Thank you, Ben. I think it's going to be a very, very tough match because I think we are playing in my former team, which is on top, and I think in the last 4 games they haven't done well. Of course, because they are on top, obviously they wanted to win games so that the gap could be big, which they haven't done. So they are coming into this game very wounded.
Thank you.
Football is a funny game. Of course, we are the form team, but the application on the day of the game has to be there. So we'll go into this match very confident because we are at home and Power Dynamos are away. But of course, they are on top and they don't want to lose this game. So they are coming here, they are wounded, but we are confident not because we have collected 12 points out of the possible 15, but because it's a game where we are at home and we need to collect the maximum points. I think it's the first biggest interesting match in the second round. Like you have just put it, of course, if we get the maximum points, we are going to throw the title race very open. So everyone is looking at us. Of course, the teams which want to win the title, so that the title race can be wide open. But also Power, I think, not doing well in the last 4 games. I think they are coming here very prepared. They won't show any complacency, which makes the game to be tough. So for us, it's just about our business. Whoever we are going to throw, if we win and Forest will be happy, we are going to win for ourselves so that we bridge the gap with the teams which are above us. We're not going to be carried away. I think in football, in everything in life, there should be some lessons learned. Because this is a team, Napsa Stars, which was competing on 2 fronts, which was the continental games and the league. So I believe when Napsa was demoted, I think almost everything was thrown to compete very well in the continental games. At the other end, I think they neglected the league, which I think made it impossible for Napsa Stars to survive the chop and went to the Eden League. So for now, our priority, because this is a team which is coming from the first division, and our focus, we are going to make sure we beat the relegation mark, which will be, I think, maybe 35, 40 something, maybe 35, 45, and then we can talk about something else. But for now, since we haven't reached that mark, we are just concentrating on collecting the maximum points. This is a game of different characters, a lot of egos. So sometimes I think we started doing badly after we went through a very good patch. I think we beat Zesco, we beat Cabo Warriors, we drew in Kansanshi, and at one point we are 4th or 6th. So sometimes a few can learn, others won't. So to go through that, and exactly like the way you have put it, I said it was good. We went when it was early days, because it's very difficult, especially in the second round, if you go through the phase we passed through and rectify the mistakes. So for us, I think we had the chance to just rectify the mistakes we did and focus, and I think everyone knows that you don't have to take the results we have recorded for granted, but we must work hard. I always talk about football being a project. So that's why even when we talk about winning the league, because we know it's a project, and my coming to NAPSA Stars in Division 1, it's because I knew it was a project, of course, imparting the philosophy we want to play, but you understand that in the first division there were some pitches which couldn't allow us to play the way we want. So slowly, I believe even this season we are slowly doing that. So it's just a matter of time, and the boys, I believe they have done well. So from the games we didn't do well because we created chances, and we knew this, that our biggest problem was just scoring goals. And in the end, I think we also allowed ourselves to be scored easily. But we have learned that when we don't have the ball, we have to suffer. So I think the boys are putting in a lot of work when we don't have the ball, and we are barring the chances.